It seems like
still made a catch. Yep.
Yeah, the defense right now is doing really good, not letting them get deep, forcing unders, but they're doing a really good job of switching as well. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, Taylor with the first highlight of the game. He got the catch at the top of his jump, and he finishes with the hammer to Antoine Davis. The reset on Pierce.
Yeah, it looks like you have number 28 there for New York, kind of camping, just watching the unders.
It's almost a 3-on-1. Davis has plenty of room into the end zone. What a throw that was for the goal. Running onto it, Davis, his second goal of the game, and the hustle, they hold just as well 2 minutes in.
To be honest, that looked like Pierce just threw it for as a punt. Quick speed, and I guarantee you're going to see a few Ds from him today.
And we get our first look at a little bit of a hybrid zone. It's Yacht. Yacht up to it with the left hand over Ramsey, and Yacht able to thread the needle into Lithio, with Yacht and Osgar won the national championship, and then Williams on the second team. So we have a ton of college All-Americans from 2016 and 17 on just this point alone. Chartok looking deep, and Williams trying to track it. It looks like it's behind him, going up for it though at the last minute. It's not the first man in Williams, it's the second man and our player to watch in Ryan Osgar.
That was beautiful. I think it floated a lot longer than I believe, what was it, 54 Lithia actually got a hand on it. That's why it came out so low, but almost picked up there. Big chance to get back on serve, but failed.
Williams up to Yacht. Yacht versus Holzmeyer. This is the one you want. And Yacht was the one who got up first, but Holzmeyer the one who gets the D.
I have been waiting for this matchup since I saw this is the first time I've seen someone actually bigger than Ben Yacht.
Yep, 6'5", 6'5", fairly up to Jakeem Polk. Or rather, Kevin Williams. It's Williams against Williams, or rather Osgar, and it is Kevin Williams who wrangles it in.
Kelvin, not someone who is known for being the deep shot, and he just used his position and his height to get that. He's already there, so they're already looking at different ways to show that zone, so that teams, even if they're looking at tape, you really never know what kind of personnel you're going to be dealing with.
A quick deep shot to Antoine Davis, and Davis wrangles it in for his third goal of the game, getting up high to number 80, and the hustle take the break.
Correct.
Yes, so we have just enough time to get one off here, and it's Dean Ramsey who throws it up. I think he might have got off in time, and he does have the distance as well. Going up for it is Jeff Babbitt, and Jeff Babbitt with the block. Antoine Davis has 3 goals, but a smile from Babbitt as he was denied his 4th.
Oh, he lives for those.
And fairly bringing the second man on the help. Williams back to Chartok. Seems like the wind picking up just a little bit. That was an A-plus throw from Chartok over the top of that zone. Williams, Osgar has to get it to Yacht, and indeed he does. Ramsey was there. I think Ramsey might have been to it first, but the long arms of Ben Yacht make this game 6-6, and then a little dab for an Atlanta fan. Wurzel on the in cut. Well, Chesse trying to force him into the pressure. And Pierce almost to it. Indeed, to it is Brown-Lee. The full layout on Jaime.
That's why you always lay out. Even if you don't think you might get it, you do. And he got full extension
coverage from Jaime and getting the D. Yacht, Osgar was being backed by Gaeta. Osgar trying to push for position. And coming up over the top for the help was Lithio. The Empire offense against this bit of a hybrid zone. Lithio resets, Osgar, Yacht plenty of real estate. Lays it out for Matt Cat Stevens, trying to jump into the end zone, and indeed he does. Cat Stevens, his second goal of the game, and Yacht Davis on the break. The reset, now back in their own end zone. Taylor.
The cuts are not really coming for Atlanta, and that's why you're seeing this play right here.
But instead, the huck. Robinson has position on it. Better made a play on the disc, but Robinson had it the whole way. And Robinson able to convert the goal into Eck-Wurzel, his first of the day. One of those players now his 3rd year with the hustle, played in 2018 and 19. All of 11 games, already now played in his 8th game this season. That's another huck from Chartok. Osgar is the one with a run on it, and Osgar reads it well. Gaeta tried to make a play, but Ryan Osgar in the end zone, and the Empire take the 9-8 lead.
That was a great cut from Osgard, and it's almost like
But for everybody tuning in on AUDL.tv, don't go anywhere. The second, third quarter, those are where the exciting highlights happen. That's where you figure out who these teams might be if they meet again in the postseason. Davis lets it fly to Smith. Smith up above 2. He's not in the end zone. He's got Jaime with him. Instead, it's Antoine Davis. As easy as you like for his 4th goal of the game, but for what, the second, third, 4th time, the hustle, it was the man before the goal that had to do most of the work. Lamar's going to let him have that throw on the flick, and it's Eckwurzel who throws it right into the outstretched arm of Babbitt. Lamar, the huck to Babbitt, and Eckwurzel showing that he's a pretty good athlete too. Yacht striking deep. Osgar getting on the inside position of Gata.
He's got Stubbs out there on defense as well.
Osgar up. It'll be a difficult run, and it's Kelvin Williams. They'll make that Jakeem Polk saying no thank you to both Lithio and Yacht. Do we have a call, though?
That's a timeout call, I believe.
John Stubbs is the man to start with the disc.
Looks like they've ISO'd Davis.
This is about a hybrid from the Empire offense/defense. Davis over to Smith. Smith able to stay in, and that took 2 throws for the Atlanta Hustle to go downfield and get the break. It was Stubbs to Davis to Smith. Oh my, 11-10, the Hustle takes the lead. Pierce almost getting it back. Lamar looking for somebody going deep. Yacht calling for it. There's still 8 seconds on the clock, now make it 7. Lamar looking for the reset. Williams, all the big bodies of the Empire going to the end zone. Babbitt's there, Davis is there, Yacht is there. Time has expired, the disto in the air, and Ben Yacht's the one who comes down with it. The Empire take the 12-11 lead as the first half of action comes to an end. Ben Yacht with a kiss for his teammates. That was an exciting first half, Tucker.
Well,
thinking about it was Chartok, just long enough to swing it over to Rushmeyer-Bailey. That's a low huck, and that means it's eaten up by Jakeem Polk, who gets block number 2 for Jakeem Polk.
Curious to see a timeout possibly, but Miranda's letting him play out. He does have Stubbs out there, which is a great person to have when you're on the defensive offense.
And Stubbs is going to let it fly. Gata able to toe the back of the end zone, and the break is on for the Hustle, rather. It's 14-13.
As a receiver, when you're trying to make that kind of grab and keep your toes in, there's so much that can go wrong.
Eckwurzel here on the near sideline. Yeah, Dylan Tennell, great player coming out of Padilla High School, which also former Empire players Grant Lindsley and Chris Contra, as well as Miranda Knowles, all connected to that. Lindquist in for Eckwurzel, and Eckwurzel with the highlight, I think, maybe of the game so far. The Hustle take the 15-14 lead, and we were talking about Antoine Davis, Marquez Brownlee. It's Ben Yacht against Olsmeyer. Looking upfield, John Stubbs. Stubbs into the end zone. Jaime is wide open, and he's able to toe that back. He knocks over one of the signage. A little bit shaken up. Looking for Jaime, and Lindquist makes it 7. Taylor, they're already at midfield, are Atlanta. Robinson was wide open on the under, and he's going to easily find Davis in the end zone. Matt Smith, now in Empire territory. Austin Taylor with the hammer up over the top. There is no Empire player waiting. Instead, it's just Antoine Davis once again, his 4th goal, make that his 5th goal of the game, and the 3-goal lead taken back by Atlanta. Get around the outstretched arms of Brownlee.
Robinson
goes
deep.
It looks like Robinson could put the nail in the coffin, and I think indeed he does. We talked about how throughout that point, Tanner Robinson, he was a handler, he was the one setting things up, setting the table, and he's the one that finishes it off. Back to Osgar. And Cats. Not only do Empire know that they need to score, they need to know that they have to score quickly.
Yeah, there was a minute there where everyone just was standing still, waiting for the other person to take a shot. In Atlanta, that's exactly what they want.
Cats right back to Osgar. That was the one that broke it, that being the Cats to Osgar connection.
We'll see how it plays out here with the officials, and they're going to let it go.
Yep, a little bit of a pre-stall here. Empire know they need something in a hurry. And there's a turnover they needed, so it works to perfection. We're under 4 to play. Marquez. And that's a layout block when they need it from the old captain. Williams is going to be patient, though. As we said, if the Empire score here, they do have a little bit of time left. Williams, JP Burns almost making the play. To Osgar in the middle. Empire looking to find that space. Cats fakes back to Osgar. Gata almost to it. And Lithio, the one able to score. And you can hear, yes, this is an Atlanta crowd, but you can hear the Empire contingent. Marquez Brownlee can't get the better of that one from Robinson. Almost a repeat from the earlier block he had.
Great vision there to just swing it, knowing there would be hustle players over there.
Yeah, Pierce, plenty of time to track it down. Jaime thought about the end zone, said they're going to be patient with it. Pierce now to Taylor. A little bit Blady, doesn't matter because it's in the end zone. With his feet set is Matt Smith.
Atlanta, I believe, does have a timeout, but I think Miranda's just waiting to see if they get kind of stuck in a pickle. Right now, they can throw behind all day.
Yeah, there's just a minute and 8 on the clock. That could have been the thing that ends this game. But instead, it's going to be a D, picked off by Lithio. To Chartok, to Jack Williams, to Ben Yacht. Yacht looking for Chartok, no answers. Back to Osgar, now we're under a minute to play. Make it 50, Williams for the end zone. Lithio again, and we've got a 1-goal game. 45 seconds remaining, I think it might be 47 to be exact, but Lithio with his 6th goal, the most important of the 6, makes it a 1-goal game.
I almost want to be like, I don't care what happened, just let him do it. It would suck to have something like this change the game now, and nope, they're going to get it there. It's all good. We're right there where they want it.
Plays on with 47 seconds remaining in the game. Pierce, the double team is Williams and Brownlee. Pierce, that's a hard hammer. He knew he'd have people over there, but Jeff Babbitt was over there too. And a timeout from New York. They've got 42 seconds to tie up this game. Yeah, we thought it was over. How many times? 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We also made the claim it may not be an official game of the week.
Didn't seem like they had a chance. This is exciting.
Chartok picks it up. Katz receives. The fake, it's Fairley and Spinks on the mark. Chartok over the top. Lithio stays in bounds. Williams. Yacht was the one streaking. Williams looking for him initially. Now centers back to Chartok. 24 seconds remaining. Williams again. Chartok directing traffic. Williams, no more answers. 18 seconds left. Katz, the hustle barely moving at all, just letting the clock be the enemy of the Empire. Osgar, now 10 seconds left. Gets the break. Lithio with 7 remaining. Katz, now 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Katz will have to throw it up at the buzzer. Can Lithio one more? And Kelvin Williams at the buzzer gets the block. And the hustle win, 22-21, your final. Kelvin Williams with the game-saving block over John Lithio, who had 6 goals before that. But the big man could not get the final one to send this one to overtime. Instead, the Atlanta Hustle moved to 7-1 on the season, and they take the driver's seat from the East Division to potentially host in the playoffs.